So hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Let's go to the Warrens, pick up this Vestal Scroll, because it's a pretty good trinket, even though I like having a stun ability on a Vestal. This does reduce the stun chance, this does reduce damage output, but it also reduces stress taken, which might be important on certain missions. It's a good trinket to have. We can make use of it. Or if we don't take it and use it, we can sell it. So, yeah, let's go do it. It's also a Warrens mission. We need to do more missions in the Warrens. We have a Hellion up front, crit and accuracy, Flagellant for healing with the bleed resist and the Death's Door resistances. They're going to be focused on reclaiming in order to do healing, and it means that we're only going to have about a 15% chance of bleeding ourselves with reclaim. Middle position Abomination for stunning, blighting, and accuracy and speed, because both of his attacks are ranged. When he's not transformed, when he's transformed, they're all melee. So I think we're probably fine here. And the Houndmaster for damage and crit and damage. So this is going to be our squad, our loadout. Let's see if we can do any like last minute upgrading. Everyone's at level 5 weapons and armor. We can upgrade some skills. What do you have? A self-heal. I'll pay. You have Barbaric Yop, Iron Swan, Adrenaline Rush, Wicked Hack. I would like to keep these skills. I'm gonna upgrade Wicked Hack. I think I'm gonna upgrade Punish. Yep. And then that's all we're gonna do. And then we're gonna focus on, getting a lot of money from this mission, I think. Oh, also, wait, one more thing. We need to make sure that we have like a good camping ability that prevents ambush. I think we do have one. Yeah, Hound's Watch. So we should be fine. Cool. Okay, Warrens, let's go. I have no idea if the squad can get the job done, but I hope that they certainly can. I know that these champion level missions can be very tricky, so here's hoping. Full stack of shovels. We'll take anti-venom and bandages and medicinal herbs and keys and holy water. And honestly, we're going to not interact with a lot of curios. We're gonna expend these pickaxes, rest, and then backtrack in order to pick up loot. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do here. And embark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the first party ended up being a highwayman and a crusader, of course. And then he had a Vestal and a Plague Doctor. And it was Mud, AG, Milk Jug, and whoever the Plague Doctor is. I forget their name. I forget.
Draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down.
So we can see that there is one quest location on the map immediately. We're gonna beeline it, just so we can drop off one of these stupid pickaxes. This is gonna be a trap. We have a Houndmaster who should be pretty good at handling the traps. 85%, it's good enough. Do we have trinkets? Oh, we have trinkets, all right. No scouting though. So this is holy water. We don't want to use holy water though, because we want to save it and maybe use it to
mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
We want to save it and maybe use it for like an encounter. Honestly. Survival first. These guys are not that bad. Swine-Tar Champion, Large Flesh Eater. We're just gonna focus on the guy up front, kill him, and then try to delay or stun the guy in the back. We do have a couple of good stunners. I mean, I guess honestly, Toucan Nate the Abomination. His main primary attack is a stun. It's only 130 base chance, but we do have that padlock that gives it a bonus of plus 20. So, what are we gonna do first? Probably take out the Flesh Eater because the bile is not gonna land. It's got like a 20% chance of actually applying, but a good opening stun is fine. Then, 94% chance of landing. We could do Adrenaline Rush to buff the damage and accuracy, but I don't think we need to. I think we can just go in for a hit. We're not going to kill this guy on turn 1, but maybe on turn 2 we can. Especially with a good crit. Or rush, high damage, and knockback. There we go. You're very surprised that I remembered your food importer name? You were like my, I'm not gonna say biggest fan, but you were very active in my Twitch chat when I was first getting started. Of course I'm gonna remember you. I'm gonna reclaim. His entire job on this mission is to keep people alive. Even at the expense of getting bled every once in a while. That's his job. So we need to do 3 damage, we need to do 1 damage. 94% chance of landing.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
The flagellant is bleeding, but honestly, the flagellant bleeding is not that bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Kind of tempted to do like a guard on the Hellion, but with restoration, she's never gonna die from bleed. So I'm just gonna go for the bleed with the Houndmaster. But the flagellant bleeding is not that big of a problem. She's gonna heal another 8 HP. I would love to stack up another one of these. Let's get some damage out first. I'm glad we went for it because it did crit. But let's get some bleed damage done because this guy has 40% protection and 100 HP. And now we'll stack up another restoration on the next turn because she has 11 HP. Scary. Could be a good opportunity to like do a guard on the flagellant so that he doesn't die to the bleed. This is going to be very, very weird having a flagellant as a healer on a champion level mission, but I think we can make it happen. He's going to do another reclaim. He resisted the bleed this time, and then hopefully next turn he can actually do a... I will Adrenaline Rush. Hopefully next turn we can actually do a... redeem, and that should get him back up to basically full health. He might not be under 30% HP though, which would be fine, I guess. We have 58 dodge. The guard is going to last for 1 more round of the flagellant. It's going to go for a hit. Good crit. No, the guard lasted only for 1 turn from this guy. At the end of his turn, it got canceled. Okay. You know what? It's good that we learned that now. The guard only lasts for 1 turn. Because normally the guard on the Man-at-Arms lasts for 2 turns. But there we go. There's Redeem. That's a fantastic heal. Everyone's basically at full health. This guy has... We only need to do 6 damage to him, but that's an annoying crit.
The end approaches.
That's a very annoying crit to have happen. His speed is 2, your speed is 9. You're gonna go before him. That's a KO. Now we're just gonna do heals. And I'll even have this guy heal himself, honestly. It's gonna suck for healing, it's only gonna heal for like 10, but it's still something. It's better than nothing.
The bigger the beast.
Okay. Annoying combat, but we made it through. And honestly, I mean, I do want busts to upgrade some more buildings, but I'd rather stack up the money. That was not the most difficult combat, so the fact that we had a bit of a tough time with it does not make me happy, but, you know, we'll get better. Ignore all the curios, we don't have the inventory space for it. You saw the beagle again. Was there a beagle? Okay. I think we want probably damage over time from the blight, and then we want to hit the swine skeever in the back. The abomination can't hit the back line, even with everyone here, even with all of his abilities. Not with Rake, not with Rage, not with Slam. So we might just want to do like a Beast's Bile, or we could transform him and then try to do an attack on someone. What kind of an attack would we do? Maybe like a Slam, knock back some enemies, and then maybe we can have the Swine Skeever in the front and he's easier to hit. But I like having him in the back because everyone can hit him except for the Abomination. So we're actually going to keep the Swine Skeever in the back. I'm pretty sure he's extremely dangerous in the back, but
A decisive
you know what?
killing.
We can hit him. I'm gonna give you Holy Water. I don't want you to bleed to death accidentally.
Well struck.
And you know, we're getting a little bit of DOT on that Swine Hiva. Cripple them. So he does do Blight. I thought I remembered him doing Blight. He does do Blight. But he also hits a ton of people. Unfortunately, we did get blighted even though we had that Holy Water up, which is unfortunate, of course, but good crit.
Blow.
We have to hit him for 21. That's a lot of damage to hit him, but we'll do it. Good dodges. Now, Houndmaster, I think you're gonna take a dog biscuit, and you're gonna try to hit for 21. 15, not enough. He's dead in 2 turns, but I want him dead now. Also, I should have definitely used anti-venom, my bad. I always forget. Yeah, so he is dead now. Spit to roast, 15 damage. And a knockback and a stun, oh my god. No, I remember you being a jerk, but you are absolutely just crushing me right now. We're gonna redeem. Good heal. We're gonna go for a Barbaric Yacht for a stun. And this is why we have a Hellion combined with the Flagellant. Once we want to start healing up a little bit, I'm just gonna let him blight out, by the way. Once we are in this position, we wanna kinda delay a little bit. And we're very good at delaying with a Hellion up front. 74% chance, stress -6 on everyone. We can camp for stress relief, honestly. I'd rather just go for damage. Dogs are amazing animals unless they don't crit for 21. He didn't have to crit. 21 was within his range. He just missed. And if the Hellion gets bled, you know what? That's what the
This is how a life
what is it? Adrenaline Rush is for. It'll heal the bleed. So now that there's only one enemy left, we're gonna do a little bit of delay. You're gonna smack though. Actually, you're gonna go for a Barbaric Yacht. This guy has a lot of protection. It's gonna be a while until we can get through it, but I also do want to push out a couple of heals. Even if this counts as stalling, I still want to do it. So we'll go for some bleed. Good crit. That's why you bring some treats. Good old dog treats. One hit will kill him.
impressive.
So he's dead now. And we can focus entirely on healing. And we're gonna do that with the Flagellant. Even if he bleeds himself, that's what the bandages are for. Everyone else is just gonna use their personal heals. That's why everyone on this party has a heal. Because I don't trust the Flagellant. And every heal can crit too for stress relief. 2 rubies, that's fantastic. Use the bandage, that's basically a heal for 15. We have a couple of food. 1, 2. Nothing else. So far I cannot complain. Ugh. I can't complain about this either. 140, that's never gonna land. Does the Houndmaster hug his dog to heal? Yes, he does. He's like, come here, boy. This is a 60% stun or almost guaranteed KO.
Decimated.
Good crit. Howl. We know we're gonna get hit by stress here. That's fine.
A singular strike.
Healing from the inside? That doesn't sound correct.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's how you feel better getting puppy hugs. I mean, they say that the mind is something stronger than the soul, mind over body. The ground quakes. Every time you break a bone, you just go to the nearest pet store and hug a dog, and you're fine afterwards. Apparently, that's what the game wants you to believe. We're actually kind of lucky that only one person got afflicted by the horror. And they have a fantastic personal heal that we can use when camping. So far, this is going wonderfully. Dude, the crit for 29! You're dead! We killed him! That's fantastic. I don't even know what to do. I guess go for the stress heal with the dog. Get a corpse. Yeah, healed your own stress. Fantastic.
Champion falls.
This is going very well. I will take the emeralds. In fact, I'm going to take them over the gold, because they're worth more than a full stack of gold. Actually, they're worth about the same, but we can stack them higher, I think. Curio. Since it's just curios, we're going to ignore it. Still don't see the quest curio. That's what we're looking for. Once we find it, we can use these, we can camp, and then we can explore all these curios that we're leaving behind. You know, and the sacks, the boxes, these curios, all that stuff. There's a reason why we're leaving it behind. And if we don't have to camp, we don't have to camp. So, Holy Water Curio, Bandage Curio. I'm not even going to do the room combat, I'm just going to explore around it, because we know that is not where the... what is it that we're looking for? Animalistic Shrine is? It's like, what the hell are we doing here? If the doggo sniffs out a trap, he gets a treat. If only he would sniff out a trap. He doesn't seem to be very good at it. 30 damage crit on that dog. You do not want that dog to crit you. Oh, boo. That dog is nasty. Tapeworm. Double food consumption. It's actually horrible. It means we have to recalculate our food. And double blight is annoying. But we have anti-venom.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Here we go. I mean, this is literally why we bring it, for a little bit of healing. Kinda do want to go for a stress heal. We're fast enough, I think we can go before the worm. The Flesh Eater.
Continue the onslaught.
Imagine if real life had crits, you flick someone on the shoulder and they go, ah! They go flying out a window or something. Their arm blows off. Good. The shrine has been decimated. I think I have to imagine the third one's gonna be up here somewhere, but we'll explore this first. And if we have to do the last combat, we have to do the last combat. We might actually just rest. Seems like a good moment to rest. We don't need stress relief. We'll have more inventory space. You know, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. But I think we're going to do the room battle first, and then we'll camp. And I don't care about doing eggs. I don't care. I said I don't care about eggs. Or bloodsuckers, for that matter. Stupid bloodsuckers. Well, that's never gonna land. The blight, that is. Need to get damage done. The Hellion can't hit the Sycophant. The Hellion can hit this mosquito up front, though.
Press this advantage.
Good crit.
Give them no quarter.
We're not gonna stun the Cavalier either. We did what we could. We're probably gonna do a camp after this combat. In fact, what we could do is we could backtrack a little bit, do that egg encounter, and then camp, but I'd rather not spend the food.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Well, now that's just annoying. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's fine. Now you're definitely gonna go for the stun. That's 90%, I think. And that enemy is very annoying to deal with, so I'm glad that we could land it. In fact, I'm just gonna go for the Cavalier. Could land the stun again. Could also land some blight. I'd rather go for the damage. I say, forgetting that, oh hey, Manacles is damage. I think we got him. Yeah. Easy peasy. What does the Cavalier do that's annoying? The Cavalier, just Chevalier, whatever, however you pronounce this, okay? He does two different attacks. They both hit two people. One is a bleed and one is a stun, and he can crit for like over 30 damage. So he's annoying because he can kill people.
Great is the weapon that cuts
And if
on
he
its
gets
own.
the stuns, then he's basically cutting your turns, your actions in half every turn, which is really annoying. So I don't like him. We're gonna camp after this. We have plenty of food thanks to this dining table. Where's Mud? As soon as I find another Highwayman, we'll have a Mud 2.0.
Such a
Maybe.
terrible assault
Or maybe it'll be
cannot
someone else,
left
because people are
unanswered.
asking for names. DD is D-Andy, it's the Lovecraftian edition. I like that. Dude. Cheese Baron with the massive crit killing that enemy. Surprisingly, this combat has gone just fine, except for that crit. A crit for 21 that blighted our Hellion. But we have one more anti-venom, we're definitely going to use it. We're going to use it and we're going to try to do a little bit of a stall for healing. So there's the Reclaim. She's now not going to be able to die from the poison, which is nice. You know what? We actually don't need to do anti-venom. We can just do Adrenaline Rush. It's also a heal, and we need her to heal up anyways, and there's only one enemy left alive. I think that's acceptable. Dude, every time he resists that bleed, I'm so happy. You know what? Go for the KO, we're gonna rest. I think this is a good opportunity to rest. Hell's Hairpin.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Massive accuracy and crit bonus on a Hellion if you have low light. Probably never gonna use it. The fact that any encounter could be replaced by a Shambler is just ridiculous. Curio. And you know, I don't think I'm gonna camp. I think we're gonna keep walking a little bit here, but we're definitely gonna take this. I'm also gonna... I think I'm gonna get rid of the dog treat. I'm sorry, doggo. But we got a nice, nifty hairpin. again, it's 12 healing every time, like every tick of turns that happens with the flagellant heal. The thing is, I wonder if the healing trinkets make that heal better. I actually don't know if that's the case. So this is our last guaranteed combat. We're in a decent spot from health and everything else. Really wish I kept onto that dog biscuit though. You know, I'm tempted honestly to transform. If we transform, we can't rake. Rake is a second position only. We could only rage. But the damage is really strong, and honestly, how else are we gonna punch through this guy's protection? Bleeding. When are we gonna do that? After we kill the frontline enemy. We can't kill the frontline enemy, can't hit him. So what are we gonna do? Can't stun him. Well, you know what? It's a 35% chance of a stun. Okay. You know what? I think I'm still happy with that 35% chance. We tried. You don't need dog biscuits on wet dog smells. That's a KO. And here's your stun.
The will to fight.
That worked a lot better than it had any right to. Big spear. That's horrible damage. Wasn't that bad, and we have a redeem opportunity. I think you go for the Beast's Bile. Chance at blighting them both, especially the guy who has 40% protection and who's currently stealthed. We'll do a heal. Keep everyone safe and not dead. We'll go for another bleed, I guess. The dog will not crit again as the dog crits. It's a 35% barbaric yop. Nah, just go for the hack. There's another hack. Crunching backhand. If it crits, it can do a lot of damage, but otherwise it's just a stun. It's not that bad. Also, should definitely stack up damage on this guy. When did he attack? I missed it. Stun him. He is dead now, so now we can focus entirely on the swine taw. And yeah, we're definitely gonna camp after this, get everyone back up to full health. We'll do a backtrack to this curio to get more food, and then we'll just keep exploring to fill up our inventory. And this mission has gone pretty damn well. It's not over, but it's gone well. 9. I have to hit him for 1. We can do that. I'm gonna believe that we can hit him with someone else. His speed is 2. Our speed is better than 2. Gotta hit him for 0. So go for the heal. If it crit heals, it's stress relief. Wait, hold up. In Milk Jug's D&D game, Joe got covered in bees and his right hand aged 30 years. That makes no sense, but I love it.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, so we are gonna camp. I think we're gonna camp right now. And that'll free up inventory space for the sapphire, and then when we are done camping, we can interact with this curio. So, camp. Eat up.
A moment of respite.
Take the sapphire, take the gold, stack everything else. We have guard dog. Did I not equip? No, wait, where's... No, it's the red icon. Okay, I was gonna say. Prevent nighttime ambush. Everyone's stress is 0. So I guess all we're gonna do now is just buff. Who has a disease? You two have diseases? What do you have? Creeping cough, minus 20% damage. When did that happen? Can I use medicinal herbs to get rid of this debuff? Yes, I can. I wish there was like a different icon for the debuffs you could get rid of and the debuffs you can't get rid of, because I honestly, I don't understand sometimes which is which. Why can I not get rid of this debuff? Why can't I get rid of this debuff? I don't know.
Victory.
Okay, so we are done with the mission, but we are not even close to being done with the mission. We're gonna do some exploration now. And we're gonna use all of our interactables that we have. Already, I mean, it's very worth it. Picked up a lot of gold right there. I don't want to fight the big weird eggs, though. Those can just F off. I'm trying to get the narrator to talk to me about my inventory management, but he's not doing it. So we've already done this combat. We've already done that combat. We can just go down the hallway and disarm the trap. Or we can ignore it because it's not 100% guaranteed disarm for us right now. We will use medicinal herbs. Why not? Gave us a lot of food.
Now it must be carried home.
We don't need it, and we do have food to survive 2 starvations. It is only 2 starvations because of the tapeworm on the abomination.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And now we can start getting rid of things in order to take money. I will definitely take a 1600 stack of gold for 1 anti-venom. Not even a question.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
A blazing star is born. Did get a little bit of mapping, that's nice. I kind of want to go up and around to visit those 2 curios that we just uncovered. I should have probably done this before, but I wanted to go down and hit up the food table that we had found. Said2252, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome. 8 crests. We need to start getting rid of other things. So let's get rid of the... I want to interact with that curio, it's a bandage. Let's get rid of the holy waters, and we'll take 8 crests. Oh, oh, wait a minute. The Shambler's altar. Okay, I gotta think. What the hell are we gonna do about this? It's a secret door as well! I got a couple of things to do first, and then we'll think about this. Because this is actually a pretty decent party for dealing with the Shambler, I think. The Abomination in particular is what you want when you're dealing with the Shambler, because up front with Rake, you can deal with those Clapper Claws. But you get shifted around a whole bunch in that fight. The Shambler gives unique ancestral trinkets that you cannot get anywhere else. So it is worth getting if we can do it. Oh my lord, I'm tempted.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I'm very tempted. Like, we can bleed him for damage over time. He does have protection. He can be afflicted by damage over time. And then, you know, we can just up the damage output on the Abomination as much as possible, right? You can always leave if you hit the RNG on it. The RNG on the leave. So let's go to the secret door first. Let's make sure that we can actually do that with the food that we have. We might actually starve. probably handled this poorly. I'm doing too much walking, and we're starving too much. But dude, the Shambler's altar is just right there. I'm like walking by it again and again, and I'm like, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Okay, so there's stress. I don't mind.
Hunger sets in, turning the body against itself.
Dude, I think I want to do the Shambler.
Mind. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Drop that. Drop the shovel. Like, we can transform, put him up front. We can actually give him the trinkets that increase his melee damage, so he can smack hard. And everyone else is just gonna inflict massive bleed. Dude, I think we go for it. If not now, when? If not now, when? So if we're gonna do this, you know, we actually don't need him to have the trinkets. I would like him to have the trinkets, but we don't need him to have the trinkets. I'd have to drop something, which I guess we can do. We can drop medicinal herbs right now. And we can put plus crit, plus damage melee skills on the Abomination. I think we should do that. So there we go. I'm also gonna have him have plus speed, because he needs the plus speed. Do we have any other plus speed trinkets? No, we don't. We're also gonna shuffle the party on purpose. Ideally, the Abomination will get up to the front. And, I mean, we could even try to go for like a turn 1 stun against the Shambler, which would be nice, but we only have the Abomination and Hellion for it. Okay, so, this is scary. Oh, you know what? Plus crit accuracy if torch is low. We can put that on the Hellion now, because the torchlight is going to go down to 0. So let's snuff.
Secrets.
Her crit is now 37%.
In the most tenebrous corners of
And then
this
we can get
place.
rid of the focus ring and then put that on him. Right? He'll lose the speed, but he'll have better accuracy and even better crit. Okay. Oh my god. So we will have to leave the encounter if things go horribly, but hopefully they don't go horribly. Let's fucking try it. I upgraded his stuff, right? Yes, I did. I upgraded him fully. Fully. What do you want? You don't need Iron Swan. Breakthrough to have you move is actually pretty nice. Is Breakthrough upgraded? No, it's only level 2, but it still is a move forward. You have abilities I want. You have abilities I want. A frontline stun could be nice, but we don't have any like things that synergize with it. Hound's Harry is also really good in order to do a little bit of damage to the Clapper Claws. So honestly, you know what? Do that. Let's go for it. Okay. Hellions, dude, this is like the perfect composition, except for the Abomination being 1 spot back, but we can transform into a slam. This is actually fantastic. Now, the Flagellant from the 3rd position can only heal? Wait, is this actually horrible? This might be horrible. But wait, you can rake. No, you can't rake. You can't rake. You can only slam, and then from the back position, you can only Rain of Sorrows, and you can if it bleeds, but we didn't give you that ability. Okay, so I messed up. But we have to transform. The whole strategy relies on this Abomination kicking the crap out of the Shambler. And you know what? If we have to spend our turns healing, we spend our turns frickin' healing. You. Crit the crap out of this frickin' shambler. That means good. You. Just hit. Annoying crit? Doesn't matter. Now, Abomination. His entire job is to one-hit KO these shambler spawns, these clapper claws. That's an annoying crit. You know what? You're gonna get a heal, buddy. Rake. Rake buffs Rake. Okay, Hound's Harry, I think, for spread out damage. Or Hound's Rush to try to kill a Clapperclaw. I kinda like the spread out damage, but it's probably not gonna get a kill on anything, unless it does a crit. But what else are we gonna do? They dodged it anyways, and he resisted the bleed. I think we're probably about to leave, honestly. Can he reclaim himself? No. Not killing the Clapperclaws early and being a little low makes me scared. I'm gonna stick in it though. You didn't even kill! You suck! Is that a shuffle? It's a fucking shuffle! And he's irrational and he's gonna untransform, right? Yep. Oh, that's fantastic.
Quickly the tide turns.
Don't Clapperclaw me. Well, he can't even transform anymore, and we have 2 Clapperclaws. This guy's taking 2 damage. Okay, well, retreat.
The sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
You're stalwart, which is fine. And then we're gonna leave. Honestly, that was a good mission. We got a little unlucky on not killing any Clapperclaws on the first turn. If you can kill both Clapperclaws every turn, then you don't have to worry about the shuffle that happens when they're both alive. Because when they're alive, the Shambler will reshuffle your party over and over again. But if you kill the Clapperclaws, that won't happen. So we got a little unlucky not getting the KO on the Clapperclaws. But you know what? We still picked up a lot of money. That is still a good mission, believe it or not. Yeah, no one died? It's fine. Quirk removed Lazy Eye. Quirk removed Kleptomaniac. Oh no! Because they were in the Sanitarium together, he got the Crimson Curse, which doesn't really matter. Because we're probably going to do the Crimson Curse mission pretty quickly. So, take a quick look. What do we have? Any good trinkets? Wrathful Hat, plus damage and debuff in position 4 with the Musketeer. Minus healing skills, minus healing received. Doesn't actually seem that good. We have pretty good trinkets now. Maybe we don't care about the Dark Tambourine. So you know what? I think we actually spend this time going to the courtyard. I think it's about time. Now we do have next Cove mission and next Warren's missions have a buff. Maybe it's only if we do a Warren mission right now because of the torch icon right next to it. Yes, so we have to do it this week in order to get the plus damage plus resolve XP, but it doesn't matter. I don't think. Like, it's not gonna really matter too much doing it in the Warrens. I think we're gonna go to the courtyard. So, people need stress relief. You can only flagellate? No, you will only gamble. Since when? Okay, well that's getting removed. But first, we might as well get rid of the Creeping Cough and get rid of Tapeworm. It's gonna take, you know, several thousand gold and a couple of weeks to get these people ready again, but that's okay. They did a good job out on that mission. Now, courtyard. Kill one Viscount. This is going to be another epic length mission that's going to take 1,000,000 years to complete, but we have people ready to go out on that mission. A Jester, who does not have particularly bad negative quirks. EDU. We have a Occultist. Minus 5% max HP, stun resist, plus damage in the Warrens. We're not going to the Warrens. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we take. Who was in the backline? Was it just like a healer? Like a specific healer? I think that's what it was. So one person healing, one person doing debuffs and pulls and stuff, a Jester for bleed, and a Leper for damage. And then we have stress relief, we have healing. I believe this was the party that we used previously in the courtyard, and honestly, I think it's a party that I want to use again, because it worked out so well last time. We could also take, like an Arbalist in the back line, and then give them a good battlefield bandage, and then buff the battlefield bandage. Could also put like a Plague Doctor there. They can heal with battlefield medicine, but I like having a Vestal in the back who can toss out occasional stuns, focus on healing, keeping people alive, and then the damage comes from the Occultist, stunning, pulling, Leper smacking hard, Jester doing damage with the Harvest, the bleed in the middle positions. This is usually what I like. And also, this party works really, really, really well against the Crocodile, who is one of the most annoying enemies. So I think this is what we're gonna rock. Yes, I will check out the Stagecoach. No one good. We already have a Crusader. We don't need another Occultist. There is a Highwayman, I'll take him.
Elusive, evasive, persistent.
And I'll take the Man-at-Arms, but we're probably not gonna keep them. We're probably not gonna keep them because I'm just waiting to get... I'll upgrade the Stagecoach network. I'm waiting to just get different leveled units, like level 2, level 3 units. You subbed Name Me Please. You don't have a name, Alonzo? I thought you did. That's okay. We'll name you... You're in like 3rd in line to get a name at some point. So, mission. Let's get these people leveled up and ready to go. It's gonna be expensive. Especially considering I have to upgrade skills as well. Oh my god, it's gonna be so expensive, but it has to happen. Has to happen. Okay, you need it. Even if just for the chop. Your harvest is already upgraded. Would like to upgrade the stun chance because it's so good when upgraded. Same thing with Hands from the Abyss and Demon's Pull. And then we'll spend the rest of the money doing the provisions for the mission. God, we are broke. We get money and we spend it. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.